Hello, 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 everybody. It's good to have you. Welcome to today's episode session of the Shadrick Morning Rise Show. So, today we have a lot of amazing stuff to look at, and I hope that you participate and you ask me some questions. As usual, I want to say hello to some of you, my regulars. It's good to have you. I'm looking forward to seeing some familiar names. So, there we go. So, please, you can give me a comment just to let me know if my sound is okay. It's always good to know that people can hear you. So I'm trying to see if you can hear me. So just to be sure that you can hear me, give me a comment. Please give me a comment just for me to know that. Ah, great. Okay, so give me a comment just for me to know that you can hear me. It's always good to know that people can hear you. Sometimes, this technology, you're thinking people are able to hear you when they are not able to hear you. So, guys, thank you so much for coming through. I see. Let's see some comments here. Okay. How come I can't see the comments? What has happened? I cannot see some comments. I hope the comments start coming. Okay, great. I can't see the comment. All right. I have to check from the other device, maybe. All right. So somebody give me a comment. Let me check from the other device just to be sure that you can hear me. Ah, great. Okay, good morning. I see Luis says, good morning. Cecilia, I was looking forward to seeing your name. Jacob Banda, I'm happy to see your name. Mukubesa, I'm so good to see your name. Fantastic. Please share the video as usual, guys. You are the people that make me wake up in the morning and come here. I'm very happy to see you. Good morning, Mukubesa, Ruiz, Cecilia, Jacob, Taizia. Fantastic. Chama Loveness, it's good to see you. Thank you very much. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You guys are awesome. Thank you so very much. Okay, great. So let's get into the business now. Let's get into the bits and the pieces of today's session. So today we are looking at the things to consider before upgrading to either a degree or a master's degree. And let me just say this: this is an objective conversation we are having, and we just want to talk about a few bits and pieces. What do you consider before you get a degree or before you get a master's degree? Most of you have been able to tell me, I want to get a master's degree. Which way do you think I can go? And I thought maybe let's address this issue. So please, if you can hear me, give me a comment just for me to know you can hear me. If my sound is okay, give me a comment. Let me also try and test if I can hear myself. It's always good to test the sound. So somebody give me a comment, please. Somebody give me a comment. Just tell me whether or not you can hear me, and that will be it. Okay? Just give me a comment. Chama Loveness, I'm happy to see you. So give me a comment. Okay, great. I can hear myself, but I hope you can hear me as well. Okay, Manpower says great. Okay, fantastic. It's good. It's good to see that. So yes, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So today we're looking at a very, very important, subject. I think this is one that speaks to all of us. We're looking at, the things that one must do before upgrading. What must you consider before getting either a degree or a master's degree? Should you upgrade to a degree or a master's degree? And if the answer is yes, what do you think you must consider before doing that? It's extremely, extremely important that we understand that. And also, I want to share some alternatives that you can look at, all right, as we delve into this amazing topic, but also share some of the alternative things we can do so that, we can move forward. So I'll share some alternatives as well. I won't just comment on what to consider, but also want to share some of the alternatives, some of the things that I think will be very helpful throughout this presentation. So let's get started. Number one, a degree is a good thing to have. I've got education up to the master's level. I'm very happy that I did that, to be honest. And I think that degrees are amazing. I think master's degrees are even better. But I want us to be very objective and discuss the benefits and, of course, the returns. Is it a good investment to upgrade from a certificate to a diploma, diploma to a degree, a master's degree? So let's look at a few things that we can consider. So in today's session, look at the insights, the statistics, and alternatives in the modern job markets. My name is Shadrick, and I'm going to be your host. So one of the objective of this session is for us to evaluate the benefits and the drawbacks of pursuing higher education. We want to examine employment rates. We want to examine employment rates, salary trends, and of course the success rate globally, in Africa, and in Zambia. Then we also want to highlight the importance of work experience before upgrading. And after that, we're going to conclude by exploring alternative routes in the digital space. We have AI, we have crypto. We are going to explore some other alternatives as well. So let's look at some statistics globally, all right? Not just here in Zambia or in Africa, but just worldwide. So according to UNESCO, the global higher education enrollment has increased by 38% over the past 10 years. So from the past 10 years, we see 38% more people going into higher education. That means they're getting either a degree or a master's degree. Now, worldwide employment rate for degree orders is approximately 84%, while 9-degree orders is around 64%. Master's degree orders, they earn 20 to 30% on average globally more than those with only a bachelor's degree. That's according to World Bank report that was issued in 2022. Another issue we are going to consider here, we are going to also look at the African view. All right, how about the African statistics? So in sub-Saharan African, we are being told that only 9% of people aged between 25 and 34 hold at least a degree. Now, Africa has over 400 million people, and only about 9% of those people hold a degree or a master's degree. The African Development Bank in 2022 revealed that the unemployment rate for African graduates is about 15%. It's not so bad. 15% is not very much bad. Africa is able to produce about 10.4 million graduates, and only 4 million of those graduates are absorbed into the job market, which leaves a huge percentage out there, waffling around. The other issue we have to consider are the statistics for Zambia. But we must also mention here that the African Bank, when they issued that report, one of the things that was noted was that employers often cite a skill mismatch as a reason for hiring challenges in Africa, because somebody might have done social work and then they do a master's degree in computer science. You did social work as a degree, master's in computer science. There's a mismatch in skills. People don't know what to do before upgrading. They just upgrade. No, MBA, you get a job easily, MBA. So those were some of the challenges. Now let's come to Zambia. What are some of the statistics? So for this one, I use NAPSA data. And according to NAPSA data and several other sources I looked at, the average monthly salary for a bachelor's degree in Zambia is around 8,500. Notice average. It could be higher, it could be lower, depending on the company. But according to NAPSA data, that's the average. Average monthly salary for master's degree orders is around 13,500. It could be higher, it could be lower. That's just the average. In Zambia, only 8.4% of the population has a tertiary education. That's according to the 2022 census. Zambia has over 22 million people, 20 million people as of today. And only 8.4% of that population have passed through tertiary education. Very low. This means in Zambia, we have very few people who have acquired a good education. This is why you see people debate unnecessary stuff on social media. It might interest you to also note that the unemployment rate for Zambia is around 12% for Zambian graduates. 12%. It's lower than the African percentage, which is 15%. So that's not so bad, because of course Zambia has very few people who are graduates who have acquired either a master's degree or a degree. So that explains why the unemployment rate may be a bit lower than that of other countries. But remember, while it is lower, the Zambian job market is not able to absorb all the graduates. That's the problem, because Zambia is small. The population is small as well. So there are not too many employers. That's the other challenge. Now, let's look at some factors that we can look at before upgrading. And just so you know, according to NAPSA data, we've been told that in Zambia, the salary increase upon upgrading to a master's degree from a degree is around 20 to 25%, which means if you get 8,500, all right, we can simply do this. We have 8,500, and then we increase this one by 25%, all right? 25%, which means we now go to about 10,625 on average. It's about 20, the salary increment from a degree to a master's degree. But remember what we said, you should on average master's degree get about 10,500. That's after we've got some experience. And then there are some those who get 30, 50, 80, depending on the experience and the company. But that's the average amount I'm talking about. So I know people get 60, 80, 100 and stuff like that. But on average, masters, that's the amount. So what we want to ask is, if you have a degree, then upgrading to a master's degree will earn you an increment of about 20 to 25%. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? So some of the things you have to consider are the tuition fees for a master's degree. In Zambia, the range to get a master's degree is around 50,000 to 150,000, because you are looking at other additional costs such as books, accommodation, travel, including the lost income if you're out of duty. There are those people who go on leave, on an unpaid leave. All right. So if you're out of duty, you lose some income. You can't do some side businesses, or you can't do some other things you do because you're now in school. So you may lose on some income. So the cost is around 50,000 to 150,000. Then we have got additional costs as well, food and the like. How about the time that you have to invest to upgrade? In Zambia, a master's degree will take around 1 year, 6 months to 2 years. And in the worst case scenario, some go up to 3 years in schools where there are confusion and stuff like that. So you have to consider the opportunity cost of being out of the workforce for 1 year, 6 months to 2 years. If at all you can't get a leave, or you can't do it on distance. There are some courses that are difficult to do distance. So you have to consider that. How about the career relevance? So I want you guys to be giving me these comments as I talk. We've talked about the financial costs, time investment. So you should be going with me in the comments. I want you to be following through, so you can be typing with me as we are going. Career financial costs, time investment, and we're on number 3, career relevance. What you have to consider also is career relevance. So this is the third one. I want to see comments. Costs, time invested, and career relevance. That's where we are. So in career relevance, we are saying you have to also ask this question. Will the degree significantly improve my career? That's the question you must answer. Will the degree you're going to get significantly improve your career? If the answer is no, you might want to think twice, because don't want to invest 50,000 to 150,000 in a degree that will not pay back. The reason why you go to schools to get a return. So if that school can't pay back the return, or it takes forever to give you back the return, that becomes a problem. And on average, it may take you 5 to 10 years to recover your return, the extra amount you invested in a degree. In most cases, because the salaries are very small for most companies. There are very few companies in Zambia that pay very well. The other question you have to ask yourself is this: is the field you are pursuing growing or shrinking? The mistakes people make is to have a degree in social work, and then you go and get a master's degree in banking and finance. You choose a dying field, all right? That's a problem. So before you upgrade, you ask yourself, is the field I'm going to upgrade into, is it a growing field or is it a shrinking field? What is the employment rate in this field? What is the average earnings in this field? If I invest my 50 to 150,000 kwacha, how long will it take me to recover my investment? Because you're upgrading, you're investing. You're investing. It's very important to look at that. Will this field be able to be integrated with technology, the coming of AI, data analytics, crypto? How does it support these coming technologies that are taking over the world and the job market? Very important to ask those questions. Another issue you have to look at now is work experience. Usually people get a degree and then they are advised, you know what, before you forget, go and do a master's degree. That's a problem. You need to first of all work before you go and go and upgrade to understand the challenges, or whether is this something you want to do for the rest of your life. Is this something you want to venture into full time? Is this something you want to upgrade on? What is the experience you've gotten either as a human being, as this course you've done given you some growth in life, such that you are now ready to go and get a master's degree? There are people, you have done a very confused course, you are getting very low salaries. Somebody tells you, no, just get an MBA, you'll be okay. Advance, then you advance. Now you are still stuck because you are getting a degree in an irrelevant field. So it's always good to first of all work, understand whether this is something that you want. When I came to finance, I first got a certificate, and then I got a diploma, and then I got a degree, and then I got a master's. That's how I did, because I wanted to understand. Once I did my diploma, my advanced diploma, then I was saying, should I go ahead and get the master's as well? Then after analyzing the benefits, the trends, and where we're going technologically, I felt, okay, I think I need to get a master's, because now I had full knowledge of what I'm getting myself into, the benefits, the drawbacks, the limitations, the demand in terms of working hours, all those kind of things. I considered them. Then I decided to upgrade. You don't want to do a course that won't give you time to enjoy your money or to enjoy yourself with your loved ones. So consider those things. Now, here's the issue. When I talk about work experience, some people might say, but why? I want to just give you an insight into the importance of work experience. Why should you work before you upgrade to a master's degree? Number one, when you work provides practical insights into your chosen field. You're going to know the field you've chosen, is it worth it? You won't lie to yourself because you've experienced things in the real world. It will help you to build professional networks, because now you're working, so you're going to meet different people who are going to help you, give you some different perspectives. They've got different experiences. But also, working before you upgrade enhances your credibility and also your CV. You don't want to hire a person who has a degree and a master's, but they have zero experience. They've never worked. They don't even know why they got a master's. They just did it because they wanted to save some time, and that's bad. You want to first of all work and then decide, where can I be of service? Where am I more valuable? Which field is more valuable? Which field is more relevant? From what I've seen, is this something I want to do for the rest of my life? That's very important. Work experience increases the likelihood of your employer sponsoring your further studies. In most cases, if they see you're doing well and your field is needed, some companies will even sponsor you to go and do another course somewhere, because you've got the experience, and then they need you. So they begin to invest in you. That reduces some of the costs you're going to incur to upgrade. It's very important you work. Don't just rush into getting a master's degree. You'll have a master's degree, but still unemployed. So after looking at all these things, another thing you have to consider is the success rate and the viability of the course you want to do. Write that in the comment section. So guys, give me some comments that's making sense. Is it making sense to you? Give me some comments. I want to see some comments. Give me some comments. Please share the video, guys. Share. I see Manpower says excellent experience. Abom Sefu, very good. Davis, Daniel, very good, fantastic. I see those comments. Thank you so much. So now, let's look at something else. Consider the viability and the success rate. Very important. Most people are excited. I have a degree. I have a master's degree, but they are still getting peanuts because they never considered the success rate and the viability. Notice here, 70%, all right? 70%. I did want you to understand this one. And here is something before I even talk about the success rate. In Zambia, just so you know, in Zambia, accountants who have 3 to 5 years worth of experience, they earn 25% more than those with no experience, even those with similar qualification. That's according to NAPSA data. That tells you that experience may make you earn more. So you can have a master's degree, but you have no experience. Somebody's got a diploma in finance, they have experience, they'll earn 25 to 30% more than you, even though you have a master's. Because in finance, we value experience. Experience is more valuable than a master's in finance. So as an accountant, if you go and become an accountant, you get a degree, a master's, believe it or not, you'll still be getting 8.5. They'll start you from there because you are not experienced. We don't want to come and mess up our stuff. So experience in several fields may make you become getting more money than someone with a master. So don't rush for a master's. First, get the experience so that you can become more valuable. that you can start earning more. Give me some comments, people. Cecilia, fantastic. Mutale, fantastic. Willie Sakala, fantastic. All right, good. Tao Nyung is fantastic. Great. Give me some comments. Let's consider this now, the success rate and the viability. Why is this important before you upgrade? 70% report higher job satisfaction. That is the global success rate for master's degree orders. So about 70% of people globally who have master's degrees, they say they are satisfied with their jobs. Okay? 35% of those who get master's degree transition into leadership roles within 3 years of completing their degrees. That's if they have prior experience. If you get a master's before you have experience, it will take you 5 to 7 years before you can achieve a managerial position. But if you have experience at a diploma level, you work at a degree level, and then you upgrade, it takes around 3 years to acquire a managerial position, even CEO or director. That's 35% of people who have that transition into managerial position. So you have to understand that experience is very important for you to get a promotion. Now, let's come back to Zambia. How about Zambia? In Zambia, only 40% of master's degree orders, all right, are more likely to acquire a managerial position, 40%. Because in Zambia, people don't retire early. People don't retire. We have old people who have 70 years old, they are still holding a position of director somewhere. So in Zambia, only 40%. Globally, in other countries, about 70%. Zambia, 40% of people who have a master's degree acquire a managerial position. Notice here, approximately in Zambia, around 1 in every 5 graduates struggle to find work within the first 5 years after completing their degree. Notice that 1 out of every 5 graduates at a higher level, they struggle to get a job within the first 5 years. So you want to think twice the field you're choosing. What is the success of me getting a job? All right? Another issue you have to look at here is simply the alternative routes that you can think about. So notice here, I've given you statistics globally, the African view, and of course in Zambia. So I've talked about dissatisfaction as well. This is data-driven comments I'm making, not from my head. I'm giving you facts. So you have to assess these facts before you upgrade. So is it okay to upgrade? I think it is. But it may also be catastrophic if you don't do what we have discussed today. Let me give you some alternatives, what I think you could do as well. Because now we are going into the digital space. We have now these blockchain technologies. I'm an investor in crypto, people. I've been investing for the past 4 years. All right. And I've learned so much in the crypto markets. And I've taken so many courses, AI courses, automation courses, AI tools. I'm an enthusiast of AI and crypto. And I can tell you with absolute certainty that this is a field you want to try and navigate, because that is where the soup is. There is no asset on the planet right now that is more valuable than Bitcoin. There's nothing. That is ever growing. There's nothing. So you want to explore that market. So before you upgrade, also consider doing some short courses and certifications to add value to yourself. There are platforms like Coursera, Udemy, LinkedIn Learning. These, they offer very valuable certificates that can make you become even more relevant in your chosen field. So it's not always about upgrading to a higher qualification. It's about making yourself more valuable to your employer, to the market. That's very important. Look at the skill-based careers as well, all right? Because some fields are dying. And I can mention a lot of them right now without fear of contradiction. Some fields are dying. Ask your friends who've done banking and finance, those who've done business administration. Ask those ones. Even some accounting fields are dying because of the technology that is coming. So it's extremely important to understand that now we're supposed to focus more on skill-based careers. Learn programming. Those are the things that you need to know. Graphic designing, very important. Of course, we have AI, but you need some time to correct, to fine-tune certain things. Digital marketing, of course, there's AI coming, but you can see how you can combine this with the AI technology. Learn these kind of skills because they're able to give you time to also work freelance at your own time and earn even more money. E-commerce, I'm doing a course right now in e-commerce. Guys, it's extremely amazing. It's amazing. It's a beautiful course. I'm learning some e-commerce course right now. It's an amazing course. Try to see those things, all right? Consider also entrepreneurship and digital marketing. There's a lady I really like, Susan Mwenda Mulongoti. Guys, if you're not following that woman, you are missing out. Go and search for Susan Mwenda Mulongoti. That woman is a genius. You want to learn sales, digital marketing, automations? Guys, that woman has done a lot of work that most curriculums will ever do in this country. Just go and read a book on automation. That WhatsApp thing you see, she posts WhatsApp marketing and stuff. Some of you think 100 kwacha. Guys, this woman has done an extraordinary work. She will teach you a lot of stuff. And I'm recommending her with full authority, with full strength, because I have so much confidence you'll be happy you did. Go and buy a book. Read her books. You'll never go wrong. She will give you practical skills to earn you money today. Susan Mwenda Mulongoti. Look for that woman, please. Search for her on social media and find her, and you'll be amazed. Those are the people who want to be following. Entrepreneurship in digital marketing, very important. So you can start, business leveraging. Develop some digital platforms as e-commerce platforms. Try and learn how e-commerce works. Content creation is now becoming an issue. All of us are earning money through content creation. It's extremely important that you make yourself valuable. There's something that you know. So now, companies, let me just give you this. Look at the CEOs in Zambia right now. Most companies are hiring CEOs who have attained a celebrity status. Do you know why? Because now they care more about your following than your qualification. So if you are neglecting social media, you are not doing justice to yourself. Look at all the people who have higher positions in big companies in this country. Almost all of them have got a very good following on social media. They have got a strong brand. So you have to look also at branding yourself. That is becoming a more powerful qualification than a master's degree. Because when you brand yourself, you upgrade your game in the branding way you build your audience, you are going to be more valuable than some guy who has a master's degree somewhere, even a PhD. There are lots of kids who've branded themselves and they earn thousands of kwachas every single day from social media. And they have 0 degrees. So you have to consider branding yourself very, very seriously. If you need help, I've got a book that can help you here. How to start and grow your business. There are lots of things that have been discussed in this book. And I have put a link in the description. For the first time in my life, I've given this book at a price more than half the price. And I'm sending a soft copy for the first time to just help out because this year I want to give out. So there's a link in the comment section. You are going to simply click on that link and make a purchase today and start reading how to start and grow a business so you can learn more valuable insights on business, how to set up. Whether you have 0 experience, read this book. It's going to really change your game this year. It's going to really help you. The difference between the broke and the average and the successful is knowledge. And now I'm giving this as a soft copy for the first time. And you guys are the first ones who are going to get hands on this soft copy for the first time. So check the link, the first comment that has been pinned, and make a purchase right now and access this book and start upgrading yourself. Do that. Another issue I wanted to focus on, you can consider is simply AI automation tools. Check out something called Voice Flow. It's an amazing. I just learned it 2 weeks ago. It's extremely amazing. You can automate social media comments. You can automate a lot of things, emails, or your website. It's an amazing site. Go and check something called Voice Flow. It will really help you a lot in automation. I did that course about 2 weeks ago and I'm benefiting a lot. All right. So go and learn AI tools. So before you upgrade to a degree, look at the AI space. Because most of these qualifications and degrees are becoming irrelevant. This is why you are seeing even the higher education, they are saying you can't be spending 4 years, 5 years in school getting a degree. Now it's 3 years because they have seen some things have become irrelevant. We are spending so much time on irrelevant stuff. Curriculums are changing. So you have to be very careful before you upgrade to some degree or some master degree. Consider AI tools. This will make you more money than any degree you ever have. Very important. Very important. Okay. Am I saying degrees are bad? I have one. Am I saying master degrees are bad? I have one. They are not bad in themselves, but we have to be honest. where we are going, these things won't make any sense at all. They've even lost so much value things stand right now. To be honest with you, just check out people who are making the most money. These are brands, individual brands. If you can build a brand, my friend, you're sitting on God. You can create content, my friend, you're sitting on God. That's very important. All right, then what about some real life success that I can share with you? Another example of somebody who refused to upgrade in a master's was Elon Musk. He didn't have a formal education. He's a self-taught aerospace engineer. Self-taught from YouTube, researching. In Zambia, we have a guy called Timothy Mutale. Go and check him out. This guy leveraged digital marketing certifications to build a 6-figure online business. Check this guy out. We have this guy in Zambia. So I'm saying, check the people you follow on social media. They are very important so that you follow the right content. Because if you're going to grow, you have to consume relevant content. That's how you're going to progress this year. Otherwise, you will remain the same. So what are some key takeaways here? Some key takeaways here are that higher education can open doors, but doesn't guarantee success. I want you to put that in the comment, people. Higher education can open doors, but cannot and doesn't guarantee success. Somebody give me a comment. Higher education can open doors, but doesn't guarantee success. It's always good to have some education, but then guarantee success. Number 2, key point I want to take home is this. Work experience is a critical component for career growth and financial stability. Work experience is a very critical component for career growth and financial stability. Don't upgrade before you have experience. You'll be stressed. Number 3 key point I want to take. You have to consider some alternative pathways in the digital space to stay relevant on the evolving job market. Because now the job market is evolving. For example, as accountants who are saying, no, I'm a chartered accountant, yeah, I've got an international qualification, yada, yada, yada. They are going to be broke very soon because we are moving away from the analog way of doing things. We have gone digital. It's now AI, it's blockchain technology, it's crypto, data analytics. That's what we are doing right now. So as an accountant who wants to stay relevant, consider data analytics, crypto and AI technologies. These are the things we need. And finally, always weigh the costs, the time, career benefits before upgrading. Costs, time, career benefits. These are very important before upgrading. So my suggestion as I leave is that reflect on your career goals and the industry trends without lying to yourself. Seek mentorship and advice from professionals in your field, how they made it, the challenges, what are their regrets, what could they have done better. Seek mentorship. Very important. Then explore short-term certification before committing to bigger stuff. Get some short courses first to make yourself more valuable before you go to those degrees and masters and what. Take the first step toward upskilling today. So whether you get a degree, a master's, or a short course, as long as you are upgrading, I encourage you to do that. But consider what we have discussed. So let me know if you like some specific detailed examples. I'll be happy, to share those ones. So this is where we end for today. And you guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. That's why I come every morning to share this with you. So we'll meet again tomorrow at the same time. Today I'm in a hurry, unfortunately. I have a meeting in the next few minutes. So I'm not going to read more of the comments, but let me make some shout outs as I run away from you guys. I can't see the comment section from my system today for some really weird reasons. I don't understand why. Let me make some shout outs from Cecilia. Thank you so much, Cecilia. Dorothea Sunga, thank you so much. Kefa Stanford, thank you so much. Charity, thank you. Coach Ian, it's good to see you. Thank you so much. Frederick, thank you. Jacob Banda, Luis Chambo, of course, Chama Loveness, thank you. Mwenya M. Katebe, thank you so very much. You guys are amazing. Clementina, Ruben, so many comments. Thank you very much. Kawiwi, thank you very much. K's Legacy, amazing. Always good to see you. Patience, Kaswate, amazing. Mavuto, thank you very much, guys. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Please share this video. All right? Please share this video. Share this video. Please share this video. I ask you to share this video. Thank you very much. And get a copy of this book, How to Start and Grow Your Business Today. There's a link in the comment. I'm giving it to at half the price today. Soft copy, you have access and you learn more. So see you tomorrow, same time, 0720. My name is Shadrick, and thank you for coming through. May God bless you and may God fulfill you, and may you find love, peace,